Hello and welcome back to this Trails in the Sky second chapter Let's Play with me, Estelle jrpg. In the last episode, we finished chapter 6. We got Joshua Bright back with us, and I think without further ado, we need to see what happens here in chapter 7. This is Blanc. The device is in place. I await the beginning of the ceremony. Of course, we'll ford the towers. We got the direwolf here. This is the direwolf, all done here. Hurry up and get this started. Saffrel Tower. This is the bewitching bell. The beta is in place. Ren here. I'm ready so we can start whenever. And then we have George Weissman. The moment is upon us. Let us begin stage 3 of the plan. Ariel sealed in darkness where Septium's light does not reach. May you gaze upon our poor material world through your gospel. My guess is the Ariel is some sort of floating city of some sort, but we shall see. Gaze upon these 4 pillars. There are the final shackles that bind you. Simple as they may be, but they know their purpose was long shrouded by a decree of man. With the hands bend the will of all. With the hands which bend the will of all, reveal thy true form. So I'm guessing we're going to get the same for each of the towers. And I'm guessing it means that we have a face-off with each of these towers in this chapter. Fun! So I need to remember where each one who's connected to who, where we go. But Blanc will have to take Olivia to there. Ren will take Tida. Direwolf will take Zin, and Lucola we shall definitely be taking old Shirzad Harvey. The screen's a bit bent there at sides, a bit odd. Ladies and gentlemen, our blessed celebration is ready. Now, enjoy it to your fullest. Excellent. We, the enforcers of Ourbours, by the border of Angius, we shall now liberate you all of your shackles. The Tetracyclic Towers, which is the name of those towers themselves. Shame Low doesn't have a tower, because I would, of course, be taking Agate there with me. As we are back here at Grancel Castle. And it's the situation as it stands, and all the information I gathered while aboard Glorious. It looks like they're looking into the maw of madness. To think the monster of a ship like that has intruded into Liberal. What could they possibly plan to do with something so powerful? Unfortunately, I did not manage to learn all the details of the gospel plan. I do know that they've already begun the next phase, though. They said it was the 3rd stage of the plan that was getting ready to start. That's about it. The situation is grim. General Morgan, has the army begun up to plan a response? These two, as might be expected, contacted Cassius last night before coming to us. At his suggestion, I put the entire army on a state of high alert. We have the entire aerial fleet in the air patrolling the width and breadth of the kingdom now, Your Majesty. I see, very good. Estelle, Joshua, thank you very much for your hard work. No, it's nothing. We just did the right thing, you know. To be honest, I should have approached you much earlier. I apologize for my early behavior, especially the theft of the airship. Wait, Joshua! It's alright, Estelle. I'm prepared for whatever punishment they deem fit. Your Majesty, what shall we do with him? Yes, I believe that we will have to bend the letter of the law to match its spirit in this case. In light of all the information on the society you have brought us, Joshua Astray, I am willing to pardon you for your past deeds. Really? But Your Majesty. It's alright, Joshua. To be honest, an orphan of Hamel deserves far more recompense than a queen's simple discretion. Oh. As I imagined you do know, that I knew of the massacre and have remained quiet about it until now. What? What do you mean? The Hundred's Day War began with a furious declaration of war from Erebonia to Liberal. It was given on the basis of the butchery at Hamel was conducted by Liberal armed forces. However, as a condition of the treaty that ended the war, the Empire retracted the accusation, on the grounds that neither side would ever, under any circumstances, speak of Hamel again.
Just like it all said. Once I considered the circumstances, I could have vaguely see what happened in the Empire. However, even though Cassius's counterattack plan had gained significant victories, Erebonia had not committed the bulk of its military to the invasion of Liberal. If they returned with the greater part of their army, after realizing that, I agreed to their conditions.
Oh.
I chose to prioritize my nation's safety over the pursuit of truth. I destroyed any hope the victims, who were lost in the shadows, had for justice. Those words that Lieutenant Lawrence, that Leonhard, said to me, "You are hardly qualified to feel pity for me." He was absolutely correct.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, please, do not blame yourself. You had no connection to the massacre, and the safety of your entire nation was at risk. As a ruler, you made the right decision.
Joshua,
the land of the Liberal is my home. It is the place that mended my broken heart. I don't hate you for choosing to protect it, Your Majesty. I thank you for it.
Joshua, yeah, thank you.
Tib, you say that feels as though a burden was lifted from my shoulders.
Estelle, Joshua.
Everyone.
I'm glad to see you're so... Estelle, I'm glad to see you're safe, and Joshua. You're both back! You're both back!
Chloe, it's Ida.
Hi guys, sorry to make you worry.
Really, you two, you have the way you behave can drive a woman to drink, you know.
Still though, good to see you brought back our little runaway after all.
Shira, Agade, glad to see you two are back.
I'm certain this too must be the divine guidance of Adios.
Sorry for all the fuss.
You dang well better be.
Oh, Kevin.
I gotta tell you, Estelle, when you snatched up, I just flipped out in every direction I could. Seriously, don't make me roar like this next time, okay?
Yeah, sorry about that.
So this must be...
Yes, I'm Joshua Astre. I'm pleased to meet you, Father Graham.
Ugh, even more handsome than I expected. And what, you know me?
I heard about you once or twice while keeping an ear open for what Estelle was doing. I heard that you helped Estelle when she was in need several times. Thank you. I'm grateful for your help.
Hey, it wasn't a big deal. So if you two have made up, I won't say anything, except... Just don't leave your girlfriend in the lurch like that again, eh? Otherwise, some of us will take that as a cue she's single again.
I will keep that in mind. What are you two whispering about?
Nothing, just a guy thing.
Yes, it's nothing. If it's something dirty, I can show you a girl thing we do with a stick in response.
Pardon me, Your Majesty. I knew it was gonna be him.
Dad! Cassius. General Bright, thank you for coming. Have you gotten the orders?
Have you gotten the orders out to all the forces? Yes, I flew out here as soon as I had finished. I thought it was about time to come do my duty as a father.
What?
We spoke on the phone yesterday, and this is the first time we've met face to face in a while. Yes, it is. I'm sorry I made you worry. I knew the oath you made. I'm nearly as much to blame as you are. You needn't apologize, but I must do my duty. Oh, shit.
Oh. Whoa, wait, Dad!
It's alright, Estelle. That's where you're supposed to do the runaway son, right? Exactly. It looks like you understand now. Just how badly everyone was worried about you,
Yes. It's the sort of thing that someone like me wouldn't realize, isn't it?
Yes, it's a hard thing to truly grasp. No man stands alone, even if he tries his hardest to. He is affected by those around him. And conversely, he affects those around him simply through the act of living. Even without meaning to, we form relationships, and in time, those relationships become bonds. Those bonds will become the truth. You have established a genuine bond. We're not gonna go persona here. I just can't help myself. Bonds? And once a bond is formed, a bond once formed never breaks. No matter how far we travel, no matter what path we follow, they remain in some form. Do you understand just how strong such bonds can be now? Yes, honestly, I underestimated them. I don't understand how powerful they could be at all.
Joshua.
If you've learned that, then I think your little walking tour was worth it. Joshua, you damn fool of a son of mine.
Welcome home, Cassius, Dad.
I might say half the foolishness comes down to the parent myself.
It's a lovely moment, Morgan. Come on now. Pardon me. Captain Schwartz, what is it? Your Majesty says there are massive groups of unidentified creatures near all 5 major cities. From the reports we spoke, they may be archasms, but we're not sure. What? They've started moving. We've received reports of herds of armored beasts and soldiers wearing red in every uniform. Local guard forces are engaged in fighting them back.
As I had feared. I should return to Hugging Gate immediately.
Or so.
Schwartz, there can't possibly be more.
There is. We lack details, but there is some kind of abnormality. The only way to put it, at the towers. Top of each tower has been engulfed in darkness. It's bizarre. What in the... I hate it when my bad feelings turn out to be right. Furthermore, the guardship on patrol attempted to approach one, but it began suffering catastrophic system failure as soon as it approached. Only barely managed to pull back.
Orbital suspension. What about ground-based scouts?
I've already dispatched them, no way back yet. Excuse me, Captain Schwartz, I have a report. The scouting deployments to the towers have all been destroyed. It sounds impossible, but every scout was scattered by just one person. The reports are consistent. What? There can only be... Yes, only an enforcer could do that. Dad, normal army troops will have no hope in defeating them. Let me go. Excuse me, Joshua. Where do you think you're trying to go out on your own? Did you already forget the promise we made? But Estelle, the Society's on the move. As a bracer liberal, I can't just sit back and ignore them. I'm going after them too. Either way, Estelle. It isn't just Estelle either. I'm coming as well. I have my own personal reasons for wanting to confront one of them after all. As do I... Sure as in.
Point is, you ain't the only one who's tied up in this. No running off without us, got it?
That's right, Joshua. This is the kind of time we all need to work together. I got it, Tita. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Looks like you've decided. Then allow me to make the formal request of the bracer go to the bar for the Royal Army. Investigate and resolve the situations at each of the Tetracyclic towers, bearing the phenomenon to a halt, and if possible, apprehend those responsible.
Yeah, got it. The guild accepts your mission, General Bright. Grandmother, will you lend us the Arcel? Huh? Your Highness. Certainly, this is a situation which demands haste. I was considering offering the Arcel regardless, but if you're asking yourself, does that really mean you are ready? Not yet. When I return the ship, however, I will have an answer for you. Very well. Ourbours' wings are yours to use as you see fit. Thank you very much. Julia, prepare the Arcel for launch, please. We must head to the towers immediately. By your command, milady.
Oh, goddamn.
We're getting all of the rigs, and we got a Grail rocket. I don't expect you have to head back to Arabonia, Olivia. Wait, are we losing Olivia? No, it is a bit out of the blue. No, to be honest, I was due back some time ago. However, you, Estelle, so mobilized my time, I delayed my return for a while. I see. Sorry, I guess it's my fault. Not at all. Don't worry, your precious little head over it. In return for accompanying you hither and yon, I was able to reenact my dear sweet Joshua after all. You're the same as always, Olivia. Say, Olivia. What is it? You... Never mind. Thank you for taking the time to help Estelle on her journeys. I merely followed my whims. You need not be so guarded. Though if you insist on a passionate farewell kiss, well, I will indulge. That's enough, thanks. Can you just say goodbye seriously at least once? I thought you would have learned by now that I am always serious. Estelle, Joshua, Shira, everyone. You have great tasks ahead, so be careful. Know that Olivia Lenheim shall pray for your success from the skies of Arabonia. Thanks, Olivia. You take care too. Stay safe, Olivia. If we get the chance, we should go drinking again.
Next time we meet, traditional love-struck idiot act, alright?
Goodbye, Olivia. Didn't know you flan, but it was a good time. See ya. Farewell, Olivia. Thank you for your help.
well, it's Professor Russell.
Grandpa?
Hello again, friends. Teacher has been a good girl.
Yep.
Back up, Gramps. Why are you here?
As you may have noticed, a fair bit's going on. They brought me on board a few days ago. Far more important, Estelle, Joshua. It does an old man's heart good to see you two back safe.
Yeah, we managed it somehow. I'm sincerely sorry you were worried, Professor.
Now, my boy, you're back safe. That's what matters. So, the business at hand is the Tetracyclic towers and the strangeness atop them. Looks like I'll have to throw this old back out into another mystery.
Thanks, Professor. I was wondering too. Do you have any suggestions? Which tower we should start with?
That's a good question. The closest ones are Ourbours and Carnella towers, but they're all the same now.
With the south speed, the distance doesn't really matter. My advice would be try prioritize targets where we have solid information on our enemies. Information? Like what? We received an update from the scout tower. Munich dispatched at Elmer's tower. A masked man in full mono-white clothing appeared there. It must be the Phantom Thief guy. If we head back to the castle to be defeated by one man.
I guess he isn't just some opera clown after all. LeBlanc, the Phantom Thief. His speciality is enforcer's trickery. False image copies, shadow opening, that sort of thing. Fighting him is going to be like fighting a riddle.
That sounds ducky. Still, just knowing who the enemy is will make it easier than any other tower. Let's head to Elmer's tower first. As you wish. Engines full ahead. Set course to Elmer's tower in the Roland region.
I would have thought it would have been Locola in the Roland region. There we go. I'm sad, obviously, to be seeing Olivier go. Joshua has been trying to ask something over here the whole time. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a little sneak view into that now.
And so my moratorium I placed upon myself. No, I may yet have one chance left, perhaps. Wait! You two. They're gone!
Didn't make it in time, huh?
Oh, good reporters. Were you hoping to get on board as long as you did during the Dragon case?
Yes, we heard Joshua is back. Whatever, Dorothy. Hurry up and grab a shot of the RSL. If you use long distance lens, we should be able to get a usable shot.
Aye, aye, sir.
Of course, Major Vander. You've said your goodbyes.
As they were to make, yes. Now have your preparations come along.
I managed to arrange everything with my uncle. As for Chancellor Osborne, he may actually found the idea pretty perfectly timed.
It does seem like the kind of man who would be well liked by all Liberians. This will be a grand processional.
You have the nastiest hobbies. I can already see their shocked expressions in my minds.
Well, but this is a large part of my goal, my friend. So when we next meet, we shall be foes.
Fucking knew it! Anyway.
Do not lose the likes of the society, my erstwhile Liberian allies.
It seems like Olivier, I'm guessing he's a rural person in Arabonia, and he plans to try and conquer these things. But to Elmer's Tower we go.
We've arrived at Elmer's Tower. That was seriously fast. Wasn't even 30 minutes, was it? That's about right. We're about 3 times as fast as a big passenger airship. The engine, right?
What's happening on top of the tower? Let me put it on the display. A big black orb of doom, it seems like.
What in the heck?
Looks like the black wave of the Gospels. Looks like the black wave of the Gospels amid but static.
Yes, unlike the waves, it's confined to the top of the tower. I wouldn't recommend we get close.
Julia, how we get to the surface?
Unfortunately, the terrain is too rough to land the RSL. We shall be able to go close enough to lower the lift while hovering. Use that. The lift? The cargo bay elevator lift. It's not what we use to load items onto the ship. Okay.
Now, we just need to decide who should investigate the tower. You should stay in reserve. So Joshua and Estelle become mandatory again. Chloe is obviously coming because she comes in everything. And the problem that we face now is that we don't have Olivia Lenheim. And it feels like we're missing someone. 2 people here.
We're gonna
go for Kevin. Right then, I'll be busy in the downstairs. If your kids need your urban tunes, or you need your quartz, come by.
You bet.
Remember, you lot, you don't know what the enemy's goal is. Have a care to rush into danger like plums, you hear? You goddamn animals.
Anyway, once we're ready, let's get to the surface. Leave this in the cargo bay. We've got all of your people down here. We're gonna have just a quick review of the RSL. I'm guessing this is gonna be the top there. Do we need to fix any augments, etc.? I've already done a pretty good job. I could do with getting an attack 4 onto him, though. We've got a lot here. A mind 4 as well. There we go. EP cast 2. There's no such thing as a cast 1. I think we're pretty good there. We're pretty good there. I need to open all of Kevin's slots. That is what we're going to do. Is that possible? Yes, we're gonna open it so we can start getting some stronger things. That seems like a good idea to me. So good. Anyway, quartz slot. Old Kevin here. First one is definitely that one. That one. That one. That one. So let's make sure that he can have a defense 4. Pretty sure we should have some more of them. Here we do. A defense 4 there. A poison we're going to keep because it's always handy. An attack 4 there. And then a HP 4 as well. Ooh. Maybe that's something that we need to get ourselves. We're going to synthesize all we can, really. Costume 3. Get some more action 4s, why not? So where is HP? HP 4. Definitely take that, and we shall equip that onto old Kevin here. As I believe with that we should be ready to go. I'm not going to speak to anyone, I'm guessing it's just going to be your standard. We must move, you can move. The thing says, can we rest here? We can. And I'm guessing this is the lady we need to speak to. Ah, there you are. Oh, it's Faye. What are you doing aboard the Arcel? Old man Russell brought me along. He was worried about not having engineering team, so... Okay. Right, he doesn't need me much, but so I'm helping out where I can. So you guys can use the lift then.
Descend on the lift. To Elmer's Tower we go. Unfortunately we don't have Miss Lenheim, but we have Kevin as the foe of Blank. That's what we're going to take it as.
Right, time to take care of things. We should be able to get to the top of the tower, Prano.
Yes, something seems wrong, however.
Does it?
It's you guys. Are you the bracers we were told about?
That's right.
We're part of the scouting. Are you a part of the scouting force?
Yeah.
I stayed behind to report the status of the tower. So apparently some schmo in a mask groped up you guys.
Yeah, but that's not all. How the hell do I? It's off. It's off? How?
Again, you'll get to see when you see. Come here, check out the entrance.
What the?
Okay, weird dimensions.
That's what? Some sort of field, a barrier, or...
It's like that when we arrived. We tried to investigate, but the guy in the mask showed up. Is the barrier blocking entry? The guy in the mask went in, so probably okay. Thought about giving chase, but my entire team's out of action.
Man. Okay, leave this to us and get back to your squad.
Understood. May I just guide your steps? This feels like a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. It will head into the tower next time as we try and take on the Blanc. Peace.